When I was younger, there was this kid at school named Michael. Everyone knew him, not because he was the smartest or the most athletic, but because he was the loudest. He was the type of kid who would, in the middle of health class, say the word boobs and collapse into laughter like it was the funniest thing in the universe. He'd make fart noises too when the room was dead quiet, or draw mustaches on the posters hanging in the hallway, and while everyone laughed at him, I remember sitting there with my arms crossed, thinking, this is so immature. I prided myself on being the complete opposite. I did my homework on time, I raised my hand with the right answers, and not jokes. If there was a substitute teacher, I was the only one who actually listened instead of trying to derail the class. I thought that being mature meant being above all the childish noise. It made me feel a bit older, more responsible, like I was preparing myself for the real world, while Michael was wasting his time being silly. But as the years went by, something interesting happened. The older we got, the less funny Michael seemed to the teachers, but the more people seemed to gravitate towards him outside of class. He had this way of breaking tension, of making people laugh when they needed it the most. Meanwhile, I started to realize that being serious all the time didn't actually make me happier. It made me rigid. I'd be in some group project, frustrated when people messed around instead of working, but seriously I wished I could loosen up too. Fast forward to college, and that lesson really hit me. Life got heavier, classes demanded more, friendships were harder to maintain, and responsibilities piled up, and I found myself thinking about Michael, about how maybe immaturity wasn't just wasted energy for him. Maybe it was his way of holding on to joy in a world that slowly teaches you to let go of it. I realized that maturity isn't about shutting down laughter or policing yourself to always be proper. Shouting boobs in health class isn't just a joke. It's a reminder that life doesn't always have to be so heavy. No, I'm kidding. It is a joke, but anyway, I've learned that being mature has its place. It helps you grow. It helps you stay grounded. It earns you more respect, but so does being immature in the right moments. Playfulness builds connection, humor relieves stress, and silliness makes memories that last longer than any perfect grade ever will. Michael taught me that balance is the real key. You don't have to pick between being mature or immature. You just have to know when to switch gears. Because in the end, maturity without play is just rigidity, and immaturity without wisdom is just chaos. But together, they make life a lot more worth living. That's all for this week, guys. See ya.